Morning, all. Let's get the Instagram open here today. Hey, it's DJ. I am the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. Gonna be drawing some stuff live here today. This was yesterday's. Nope. Also the schedule for the week. Be back on Whatnot tomorrow at 10 and Friday at 8. VeeFriends, what is it? It's over 251 characters on a mission to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool, gratitude, kindness, patience. We've got a whole bunch of characters created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him on the internet as Gary V. Follow him. He'll be live with Tea with Gary V. You can ask him questions live on Whatnot. I'm sure they'll have a link to it up on VeeFriends or at Gary V at 9 a.m. Eastern time here. Just about an hour. VeeFriends cartoons come out Saturday mornings. Classic kind of Saturday morning cartoon show. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning, AJ. Good morning, Sarah, Nick. Corso's in the chat. We've got the VeeFriends trading card game, one of our staple collectibles, long running. VeeFriends trading cards coming this year with Topps Chrome. Very excited about that. We've got the VeeFriends minis. This is always my reminder to open one and put it on my pencil. They're little pencil toppers, collectible. This is from season 2. I'm always looking for a humble hedgehog. What do we got here? We got an emerald karma kiwi to start the day. Fine. Okay. Good morning, everybody. And I'm running the comic show here. We're making comic books, comic strips. We got a whole comics team here at VeeFriends. Again, I'm DJ. Appreciate you guys watching, hanging out wherever you're hanging out. TikTok. Where are we? TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Appreciate you guys watching and hanging out for a little bit. I'll probably be peacing out about an hour because I'd like to listen into the Tea with Gary V as well. Just like you guys. Hopefully. All right. Cool. Today, doing something a little bit different. Last year we worked on, I'll show you. Last year, around this time, we worked on, I'm going to find it. Here we go. We worked on these Valentine's Day cards, comic strips. So this year I want to do a few more, and the rest of the comics team is also, Chris Fason's going to do some, Ali Castro's going to do some. And we want to get these to you guys early so that you can share them. So that's what I'm working on today. I'm going to be working on some sketches for my Valentine's ideas. So those were last year's. Pretty good. I like those. Those were fun to do. This was my favorite. The burglar, befuddled burglar. So today, I've picked a couple. Let me make sure I got my OBS set up correctly. Give you guys a better view over on TikTok. I like that view there. That's good. Got to refresh my TikTok chat too. Thanks for letting me know. Let's do this. Good morning, D. Coleman. What's going on? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I got a little canvas here. I've got my first one figured out. I think I'm going to do panda. I'm going to have a panda because I have an idea for the panda. So I'm going to write panda over here. And then we'll just start sketching some. Oh, man. Okay. We'll start sketching out some poses. Classic Valentine's Day cards with like a VeeFriends twist. So panda, I have panda, cobra, Irish Terrier, And who else did I have? I had another one written. Firefly. Okay, so let's just start up here with Cobra. And I'm going to just work on some little sketch poses here for Cobra. What canvas size do I use with these squares? These are actually portrait size squares. So they're for like people might call them 4x5, or actually they are 1080 pixels across and 1350 pixels down and up. So height 1350, 1080. That's the classic at 300 DPI in my, we print as well. So that's what I'm drawing at. Hopefully that helps you. Dominique, thanks for joining over there. By the way, I should just write down real quick. If you're new, I've been doing this thing. If you're new to VeeFriends, email me at comics@VeeFriends.com. I should make a graphic for this, really, but it's fun to just, talk it out. Why not? We're hanging out, just chilling. Email me at VeeFriends.com if you're new. I'd like to send you something. Maybe a shirt. It's going to be a shirt. To send you a t-shirt of your choice. We've got over 251 characters. I like new people. I like you hanging out. All of our characters have different traits. So this is Confident Cobra I'm going to be sketching up here now. If I can remember how to draw him, that'd be great. No, I got him. Got him. Oh, I can't show you. Oh. And I'll pull this over here so you guys can't see some art that I'm not supposed to show. Let's see, I've written my little scripts here. I know what they're saying, so I'm just gonna kind of go with like the overall shape of. I want him to be kind of looking like bashful a little bit. Maybe. And he's probably like holding like a heart on his tail here. And the script that I wrote for this one was... Let's see, I want to make sure I get this big there. I'm smitten with you. So we're talking like classic. And I've got my Cobra in my folder too here, I'm sure. Sometimes we just like to grab them for a reference. I know I have him in here. There he is. Just throw him in there, it's easy for... That's the version 2 we call it. Hey, what's up? Good morning. Nick. Another Nick, not our Corso Nick. Mandy K, thanks. We've got 18 people watching over on TikTok right now. Glad you're still here, TikTok. It was quite a wild ride, a couple days. What else we got? I got my chats open. I'm kind of just like looking up, seeing what's going on. Craig, good morning. Coffee's hitting good. We're working on some, for the next hour or so, I'm working on some Valentine's. VeeFriends kind of Valentine's. And I'm just going to focus, I'm going to zoom in on this. Cobra, Confident Cobra here in a minute. I'm just kind of getting the pose down, He's kind of a interesting character to draw. So that's like the little composition sketch that I'm gonna have. Oh, what did I do there? Just cut and paste him on his own layer. Blow up this pose. Hey, if you're new, we got a lot of people watching right now. If you're new to VeeFriends, email me at comics@veefriends.com. Send you something cool. Let me know what's up. Let me know how you found us. And maybe tell me something interesting about your life. I don't know. You know, I like to start conversations with people. Coffee's hitting good, Craig, this morning. Craig asked how the coffee was hitting. I don't know if you guys are. We're live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, across the board here. So sometimes you can see pictures of me. This is what I look like. Good morning. Appreciate you guys watching, hanging out. Always fun to wake up and work on these characters every day. Dominic says she's been trying out comics with her art. Hey, comics are the listen, don't get me started. It's comics. Comics are the greatest storytelling medium in the world. Maybe in all of human history. How about that? Especially modern. You wouldn't know it because there's a lot of movies and TV and stuff like that, but the reason I say that, and I repeat it a lot on these streams, is because comics really have the ability to transcend language. It's a very visual art form. We can get our points across pretty quickly, way quicker than animation or film. And see, I kind of wanted to look like, you know, shy and smitten here. He's like bashful Cobra. He's confident Cobra though, so he's gonna tell you that he loves you. But yeah, comics are rad. There you go. That's my endorsement for comics. He looks a little mean, but he's not. Sometimes you can't let looks deceive you, I guess. It's kind of a mini lesson of some of the characters. They might look a little scary sometimes. A little cute cobra. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I gotta have his tongue hanging out. Which is a little weird. You know, if you were like trying to be someone's Valentine, you wouldn't be having your tongue hanging out. That probably wouldn't get you a date, or, you know, maybe it would. I don't know. What do you? Next warm-up drawing should be ponder it from all angles. I'd like to draw that. We've been thinking a lot about the characters behind the scenes. We've got a character called Ponder It from All Angles. I don't know who I was in conversation with. I don't know if it was Gary. I don't remember, but it came up at some point. I was like, who would be a good lawyer? If one of the characters was a lawyer, who would it be? And somebody said ponder it from all angles, because, you know, like a lawyer has to kind of like think about things from all different angles, I guess. But it's like, that's good. That's pretty good. He doesn't look like a lawyer to me, though. So yeah, I'm not working on a strip per se today. I'm working on Valentine's cards. We got the teams working on. We kind of all casually agreed to do our own like set. So I've picked these characters. Sorry team, if you had a Cobra thing, we could do more. We can have more than one, but I'd like to have multiple characters for you to choose from and share with your friends, especially new friends. We like new friends here at VeeFriends. VeeFriends is over 251 characters, technically 280. There's a lot of, it's complicated, but 251 plus characters of, over 250 characters is safe to say, of characters just like this. We got Confident Cobra. We're building like a brand new Pokemon type universe. We're gonna have adventures soon, comic book adventures, animation adventures, and I like our little guy here. What a nice little fella. So make sure you're following. Follow VeeFriends on all these channels at VeeFriends Comics. Gonna zoom in for the TikTok people. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, VeeFriends created by Gary Vaynerchuk, if you're wondering. Hence the name V in VeeFriends. He's known as Gary V. He created all these characters as part of a Web3 project, like an NFT project initially, but all the characters kind of lived in his head for a long time. He's got stories just kind of sitting in there. He's kind of a visionary dude, I guess you could say. I've been following Gary forever, probably longer than most people that work at the company actually. So I've been in my previous life, I was doing a lot of marketing and like building my own brand, and I learned a lot from Gary. So it's quite an honor to work on VeeFriends and have the trust. It's like a good friend trusting you with his toys. I'm not going to break them, or disrespect them or anything like that. Hey, I like this. I'm happy with this guy. I'm going to ink him up. If you have ideas if you know VeeFriends and you have ideas for Valentine's, put them in the chat. I'm curious to see. I'm going to be hanging out here till 9 a.m. 9 a.m. today. And then if you're new, again, please email me at comics@veefriends.com. I will never spam you, I promise. You'll be lucky if I even reply to you. No, I mean, I'll remember. Comics@veefriends.com. I'm going to send you something if it's your first time. If it's your first time, guys, if you're in VeeFriends already, we're trying to, if you're, don't, there's plenty of stuff for the existing community. Let's welcome the new folks in here. We're looking to grow the brand, meet new people. We're doing a lot of that on TikTok, so thankfully it's hanging around. Hopefully, cross fingers. If not, we'll see you on the other channels. VeeFriends, you won't forget it. You won't forget it, and we're going to be in your face for many years. So here you are. It's kind of like a ground level feeling. People come in and say they've discovered it for the first time, like Dominique, GBG. GBG, what's that mean? Because from where I'm from, that means Greensburg. That's like really close to me, near Pittsburgh. I'm just south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the company is based up in New York. I gotta get up there. I haven't been up in a while. It's really cold out. I don't like to go anywhere when it's cold, to be honest. Ambitious Angel trying to get Gary B to propose to 1997. Oh boy. Is there an inside story there that I'm not aware of, Craig? We have chats going on across the different channels, so that's from YouTube. Craig's over on YouTube. Eric Zetterstein is over on the YouTubes, the master of technology at VeeFriends, the master of tech, Eric. I like the cut of his jib. I'm gonna say like weird. Corso, Corso's younger, and I'm older. And I always have these old-fashioned sayings like that. I'm like, Corso, have you ever heard this? He's like, no. I'm like, damn it, I'm trying to be relevant. That's the secret. You got to hang out with all the young hip kids. Their pickleball and their. I know what's hip because I hang out with Corso. Or my own kids even. Jeez. That's so weird. Initials, okay. I was gonna say, if you're in Greensburg, you should have like a drawing club or something. Hey, we got Santa Herman over on Instagram. Santa Claus is always hanging out. Courtney was there for a minute. I don't know if she's still there, but I'm wearing the bracelet I got from her Whatnot stream. I got this one, by the way. Someone else asked me and I forgot to answer, but it says fight with tools. Someone asked me what that meant, and well, two things for me. I always kind of make the tools there. Was I used to work with the band The Flowbots, and I loved the Fight with Tools album. And it kind of reminds artists that, like, hey, listen, you can express yourself through your art. You don't have to fight with each other and stuff like that. You can use your art and your storytelling for the good, for the greater good. The pen is mightier than the sword. And then the double thing for me would be the tools, right? So when I bought that on the stream, I was like, I read a book called The Tools from Phil Stutz. He's a therapist, and he's got these things called the tools that kind of help you when you're kind of, feeling a certain way or whatever. It's kind of like therapy. It is therapy, but there's different tools to use, like active love and stuff like that. And I just wanted a reminder to like remind myself of the tools to use when I'm feeling a certain way, dealing with grief, or I got a lot of I coach a lot of artists, so I hear a lot of dark stuff, and it can kind of weigh on you a little bit. Like I hear a lot of bad stories, and I try to help as much as I can, like keep people encouraged, but over time that can kind of like start to drag you a little bit. So I always want to remember the tools to use whenever I'm feeling that way. So that's why I got that. For whoever asked yesterday, if you're here, that's what's up. Sacrifice for it. Hey, thank you. Hey, okay, yeah, you're right. Someone said it's time to open a mini. Like, stop talking, DJ. Just open it. Draw your pictures and. All right, let's just do a random spin. I'm gonna touch this one. All right, this is a season 4. We're gonna do this. One more. All right, perfect. What I did there was I pulled 2 from season 4. That way it's nice and fair, I think. And you're gonna say in the chat, do you want me to open purple or open green? Purple or green in the chat, purple or green in the chat. What I'm trying to do is knock off the Karma Kiwi Emerald from this and try and find a better character. Not, I mean, Karma Kiwi's a great character, but nobody wants his emerald version. So purple, all right, we got a purple, purple, green, 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 purple, green. Oh boy, I gotta count now. I'm gonna do it one more time. Purple, purple, green, 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 purple. I'm gonna say it's green. Amazing. Purple usually always wins. These are season 4 VeeFriends minis. You can see these again at VeeFriends.com or just search VeeFriends minis. We've got vending machines and stuff. Collectors out there collecting these. But I'm an artist and I like to put them on pencils. There you go. Let's see who's in here. We got a gold Fearless Fairy. Nice choice, everybody. That definitely beats the Karma Kiwi from the pencil. I'm always looking for detailed ones. That's like our patient pig here. I put a bunch away, actually. I should keep a couple out. Just procrastinating. Alert ape. That's one of my favorite ones. Diamond Hands Hen. Great fun. They're littered all over my office. They're taken over. The VeeFriends have taken over. This is Confident Cobra. He wants to be your Valentine. This is VeeFriends. If you're new to VeeFriends and you're watching, still got quite a few people hanging out on TikTok. Thanks, guys. If you're new to VeeFriends, email me comics@VeeFriends.com. I'd like to send you something for hanging out. Maybe your first VeeFriends something or other. And I'm always interested in what's going on in people's lives. These characters are kind of like, you can see here on the top of my... We also have like the figurines out there, collectibles. This is Gratitude Gorilla. They're just nice to hang around in your house, but we're also telling stories with them on the comics team soon here, so like full origin stories and stuff like that. We got the origin story of Fearless Fairy coming this year, straight from Gary's brain. Some top secret stuff you'd never know. It shocked me. That's good stuff. Hey, Gary's going to be live at 9 a.m. on Whatnot, the Whatnot app, or most of his at Gary V, taking questions. So if you have a question about business or life or, you know, whatever, listen to that dude. You better listen. Odds are you're not going to listen. I'd say like 5% of people actually listen when we get advice. That's how humans are. That's how humans be. That's how we Gary be. Alana says I got to get some new minis. I use them as my gems for the trading card game. That's a good idea. Alright, so this is going to be his pose. Let's just finish this. Let's just try to keep working this one. I don't want to jump onto another drawing. And I'm just going to grab, we're going to do reference. We'll do some coloring now. So that way you get to see, you got to see the penciling, you got to see now you'll get to see the coloring of this dude. Confident Cobra. Pretty fun. I didn't close my lines. That means like the color will flow through there like a river. I'll make sure my lines are closed so it's just quicker for coloring. That's purple, that's purple, that's red, 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 pink, white, purple. Okay. Great. Somebody asked why I keep tapping my pencil. That's, if you notice up there in the top right of the screen, it switches from eraser to pencil back and forth every time I tap like that. The magic of using an iPad for drawing. I'm using an iPad here in Procreate app. I bought the Procreate app when it first came out, $7. Now it's only $10. It updates forever, which is great. No subscriptions or any crazy shenanigans. So we're going through and I'm laying in what we call the flat colors, and then I'm going to go in there and add some shade. Want the red of his eyes to be the red of the heart as well. So, boom, easy enough. We'll pick a pink. Pick a pink. Make it look so easy. Someone said. Hello from England. Love finding fellow artists to follow. Chaos Pixie, welcome. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you over on TikTok. TikTok's doing really well lately. It's like they changed something. Let me see. Dollin? Good morning, Dollin, over on Instagram. What's going on? Julia Connect. How are you? Or Juliana. Is that right? I'm trying to read these little usernames on the screen here. Alright, thanks for following over there. Appreciate you guys. We're live on multiple platforms. This is Confident Cobra. This is VeeFriends. I'm working on some Valentine's cards. So I got this one here. He's saying like, I'm smitten with you. Okay. I feel like I need a little yellow here. So I'm gonna fix that. Fix that real quick. I've been doing a lot of writing behind the scenes, so not as much drawing lately, but it's coming. It'll be coming very soon. But back to the drawing board. But luckily, I've got the comics team now. We've got a full comics team. We're crushing out some great stuff. I've got big ideas for the comics team and storytelling and really fun. Really fun stuff. I like to build. I was like thinking about what makes me excited. Every year you kind of like have to reassess what makes you excited. Everything that excited you in your 20s might not excite you in your 30s. I've always loved drawing comics and drawing. But I realized as I was watching my own actions and listening to my feelings of like, what's making me, like what gives me some juice? And I like to do like frameworks. I like to build these like frameworks. I use Miro board a heck of a lot. I'll show you what I mean real quick. I just want to show you real quick. Let's see if I can cover this up. Cover this so you can see. But we've got this whole strategy board here. You can't read any of it, but look at this. It's chaos. It's like, looks like a lot of chaos, but I like to think of things like we build and have these up visually so we can see our 20 we have like basically 20 lessons or more, but main core 20 lessons across VeeFriends. I built this thing called the story machine. I call it the story machine, and that's like, if you have a good idea, could you make it in a quick pitch? Could you have a key visual for it? Like think of a movie poster, like movies do this. Quick elevator pitch, movie poster. Could you tell the story in a movie poster kind of key visual or thumbnail? Then can you tell the whole story in 4 panels like a trailer? Or could you tell it in increments of 4 panels? Then could you tell that same story in 2 pages? and then up and up and up, tell it in 8 pages, right? That's my story machine. So like I challenge myself and the other artists, can we do that? I take other frameworks, we've got the basic story framework, Act 1, Act 2. These are just to remind us of 3-act structure in comic strips, making sure we're having that. And then we've got the Parker Stone method, where, hey, panel 1, there's a setup, panel 2, therefore this happens. And then the twist is, but then this happens, and therefore this happens. It's not like and. So there you go, that's the setup. The setup, and therefore this happens, but then this happens, and therefore this happens. That's the Parker Stone method from South Park. Works really good for stories as well. And then, I just started trying to figure out dimensions. Like, this is the first dimension. This is the real world. Then there's the realm of imagination. And then there's the 5th dimension. Oh, wild. I like these things, excite me. We also track our what the team's working on in there. We write strips and catalog them. This is what we do behind the scenes at VeeFriends Comics. We rank our scripts for our comics. Here's I can zoom into yesterday's comic strip. Look, this is when Ali laid it out. Ali Castro. She had her behind the scenes. We were talking it through. She was kind of working on some character design, the original kind of script, and I kind of put my note in there like, this is good stuff. It's valuable feedback. DJ. But we see this 15 and 9. It's like, are we challenging ourselves to make sure we hit some of the lessons there? So there's a lot of thought that goes in behind what we're doing at VeeFriends. Like, look at this. This is something. Look at this. This is the first time I'm seeing this, Ali. This is pretty sick. Do people do that with their hat? Maybe I should do that. Make me hip. Cool. Freaking cool. It's cool, man. Chris is doing the same thing. Chris Faison. He's over here rocking out. Look at all these scripts that he's written. There's a lot of a lot of thinking and writing that goes on. Then we've got Kate working on some stuff. Can I show you some behind the scenes? Stuff like that. No. But there you go. This is the core of the got a research zone down here. See, I'm always building stuff like this. I built this recipe for comics before I even started at VeeFriends. Develop a 4-panel comic. Document your process. Very classic Gary strategy. Go live as much as possible. Set regular times. This is what we're doing right now. Show you the entire process. And then, once the comics are done, sooner or later they'll get printed. We'll have comics printed here this year. Soon. The webcomic, live community, builds true fans faster. I made this before I worked at VeeFriends, and I still believe it, and I'm trying to do it in action. Anyways, back to drawing. Hopefully that is, on the surface here for a 1-hour stream, this is what you see me doing. But behind the scenes, we've got a lot of things moving. We've got 3 issues waiting for a printer, finding the right print partner, and yeah, we can find a basic old print partner, but we're looking. Gary had a certain vision for how the comic should be, so it'll be special. You don't want like some basic. We're not basic. Definitely some special stuff. It takes a little longer. I've had to learn to be way more patient than I usually am. I'm still impatient, but I'm working on it. Doing a way better job. Way better job. There's a lot of stuff happening. I'm excited. Thanks for watching. If you're new to VeeFriends and listening to this and going, what the heck is this? Email me at comics@VeeFriends. I'll never spam you. I just want to reply and give you something for checking us out. Hopefully you'll hang around and kind of, bookmark us and check back in, read the comics at VeeFriends Comics. We've got a daily comic strip style. We'll be getting back up to daily here soon because I'm going to start rocking and rolling again. Start rocking some comics out. I've read that book. Which book are we talking about? Did I say the name of a book? I don't remember what book I said, but great. Juliana, thanks. Yeah, the more you draw, especially the more I draw VeeFriends, the more I understand them, so I've been at it for over a year now. I really have a connection. Like I can almost, I'm in this zone now where I can kind of hear the characters speak, which is really nice. Like you could just give me a set of characters and I'm pretty good at hearing what they want to say. It's nice. It's a good spot to be in. You don't have to struggle much. It's like, oh yeah, they would do this. What would Confident Cobra do as a Valentine? Of course, he wouldn't be afraid to give you that Valentine, Let's get rid of the reference. Out of here at 9 today. I want you guys to watch Tea with Gary V over on Whatnot. We'll send you there when we're getting there. Topps Chrome is going to be crazy. I hope I didn't accidentally just show something. I don't think I did. Everything was just so small. You guys are in for a treat. There's a lot of cool stuff with the Topps Chrome, I'm telling you. Don't believe me if you don't want to, but I wouldn't lie. It's cool stuff. Topps is really like such a cool thing, man. I remember, I've worked on some Topps cards in the past, and but it's such a classic, cool company. Like I remember collecting the baseball cards when I was a kid. And, I believe they put out some like TV cards too. Mostly sports cards though, every year. Did that. I once made out with everybody was looking for the Bo Jackson rookie card. I remember getting a couple of those and selling them real fast. I wasn't a holder back then. I would just be like, oh, I got it. I'm going to make this money right now. Because now it's worth like nothing. Same with comic books, I guess. Okay, so what did I say this was saying? It's saying I'm smitten with you. I'm smitten with you, Valentine. So I like to do hand lettering because I just like to. So I'm going to change my pencil brush. Go underneath and just, I'm going to do like a guideline for I like the word smitten. So it's going to be like smitten. These are just my guidelines for the lettering. With you. So the main keyword here is smitten. So, and smitten. So I think I'm just gonna like make it kind of snaky. I like these hand drawn S's. It's almost like, you know, people write letters, but like when you draw letters, it's very interesting too. Same thing, like you might call it typography. Typography might be a little bit different because, you know, you're really sticking to a grid, but I like to do the drawing of lettering. One more S. Let's do one more because we want the M to be like behind there. A little sharp lettering, you know. Smooth but sharp, like a fangs. That's what I'm going for. Oh yeah. Let's make sure I got enough room for the, okay. These will be like fangs. Because then you have like discovery when you're doing graphic design or sketching. Like you discover like, oh, those two lines there could be like fangs. That's interesting. It's part of logo design too if you're an artist. You know, you kind of just have these accidents where it's like, oh, that looks cool. Smitten. Rhymes with bitten. You see how that creativity goes? Fun. When is your next stream? Tomorrow is the Whatnot stream at 10. I think I'll be going solo tomorrow. So I'll be doing probably, I think we'll probably just stick with doing some Valentine's cards or something else. I might draw some. I have another thing to draw that I might draw on stream. Now I can just grab this lettering behind and I can go to distort and I can kind of just, I could stretch it. I could, you know, grab this one corner, make it, the key here is that I want it to be, like if this whole thing is a card, I want it to be legible. I'm smitten with you. And then I think I'll just do like a nice, do like nice bubble letters. Got a couple minutes here until tea with Gary V. Gary must be over the tops. Over the tops with joy. Working with tops, yeah. I think it's a little misty sometimes. Thinking about it, you know, it's kind of cool when you were a kid and to collect those things and now to have your own set of cards. So cool to see how far, you know, be proud of yourself a little bit, not in like a bad way, just proud to see how far you've come. It's always good to reflect and refuel your tank when you're feeling kind of low. Think about like where you came from, and if you haven't accomplished anything like that yet, you can. So you just got to work towards it. I'm smitten I'm smitten with you. Yeah, these are going to be Valentine's, Alana. Just like, I'll show you real quick again. Comic strips. Last year I did them. This year we're going to do very similar to these. If you can see that. I did those just on like all of them for Valentine's Day, but we want to do these a little earlier so that you can print them out, give them to your kids, friends, strangers, that kind of stuff. Okay. So if you go to the VeeFriends Whatnot app in a little bit, 9 a.m., VeeFriends Whatnot. Add VeeFriends on Whatnot app. It's Tea with Gary V. Let's just, why am I doing? I just like to write things out. Why don't we just go to whatnot, whatnot.com, or no, it's VeeFriends.com/whatnot. VeeFriends.com/whatnot. Go. You can see all the shows that are coming up. So today at 9 to 10, Tea with Gary V. You can ask Gary questions about life, business, whatever you'd like. He's going to tell it to you straight here at the VeeFriends Whatnot channel. Also probably live on @GaryV, but if you want to get a question in, make sure you're on that. Uh-oh. Didn't mean to join the... Oh, no. Jacked it up. VeeFriends Unleashed debut. What is that? What is VeeFriends Unleashed? And then Comics Jam tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. No, that's not right. That's not right. It'll be at 10. And then we have Toon Talk on Saturdays. But go follow and bookmark. You know, see the little bookmarks? Bookmark it there in the app. And then you'll know what's going on. How about it? And you can read all the comics at VeeFriends.com. We got the comic corner up here. Big comics logo there. You can see everything that's going on. We're a little bit behind on the archive there. Get that set up. You could click any character. So if you click Adventurous Astronaut in the alphabetical order, his profile will come up. And then you see the comics that he's tagged in. You can click one. This is a good one. We made this one live on Comics Jam, actually, on the Whatnot. And then you can see the tags of the different characters here. So click Adventurous Astronaut. Now you can see all the comic strips that the Adventurous Astronaut appears in. So if you have a favorite VeeFriend and you find them, this is how you find the strips. He's usually flying around helping people, giving them jetpacks and stuff, you know, just randomly showing them the sky view. Yeah. So yeah, get ready. I'm gonna hang here till right around 9 o'clock, and then jump over to VeeFriends and Whatnot for Tea with Gary V. Let's do that. Got a couple minutes. 5 more minutes. Thanks for watching, hanging, chilling. Appreciate you guys. Let's go on TikTok. Where did you go? Where'd you go, TikTok? There you are. I just learned about guidelines for font. 100% drawing letters is different than typography, and I love it. Yeah, I love drawing letters too. I'm so organized. I don't feel organized, but I guess some people do say, wow, you're so... I think visually, so I need to have that board that I can just pull open. I don't like to search for things through emails and, you know, like what you got every move you want to make, you got to search for a new thing. I don't like that. All right, so I'm going to ink. I'll ink these letters on the bottom here because they'll all be a solid. They'll be a solid color. Right. Not really outlined like this, but I'm going to just do the outlines. And then we can do a quick fill. Also feels nice too if you're just drawing and I wasn't here talking to people on the internet. I'd just be kind of in the flow. It feels very meditative and calming to draw. And even just shapes and lines. Like if this wasn't the letter S, you just go ahead and just fill up a page of this stuff. Do that. It's like very meditative. Captain likes watching the lives. Thanks for the follows over on TikTok. Appreciate everybody. Really good coming back there on TikTok. We're live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. All the streams are archived over on the YouTube channel. Some people just like listening in, watching. A couple people use it as like ASMR, which is, you know, I'm okay. Okay. Speaking of which, I did not open enough minis today. Let's open up this purple one. I usually open 5 per stream. Let's just do that real quick. These are the VeeFriends minis. Someone asked me, yeah, nice music to vibe to. Someone asked me, and I missed it, was what music is this? It's just some background music from royalty-free background music. I got a bubblegum Fearless Fairy there. Alright. And then on my epic quest, we'll do number 5. I thought, number 5? No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for a humble hedgehog. I'm in search of the humble hedgehog on these season 2s. And we got another Karma Kiwi this time. Lava, they glow in the dark. Gonna open up that one. Then we'll get out of here. We'll join the tea with Gary V. Let's just do one more. Got this one on my desk. I like to open up 5. It's lucky. Gonna have a good day. It's lucky for you. Let's do it. Ready? Hey, it's a humble hedgehog. It's a lava humble hedgehog. I'm looking for a detailed one, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Stay humble. Doesn't beat the golden fairy, though. Fearless Fairy. Let's put all this trash in the recycle bin. Let's do that. And hey, cool. I will see you guys soon. Go over, join the at VeeFriends on Whatnot for Tea with Gary V. Right now-ish. And I'll see you over there. I'll be in the chat too, probably. I like to listen in, you know? Just because I work here doesn't mean I'll stop listening to the man. No way. Stay positive out there. I'll see you guys soon on the other side. I'll see you tomorrow on Whatnot at 10 a.m. The time's wrong here, but 10 a.m. Comics Jam on Whatnot tomorrow. Make sure you bookmark that while you're over there. How about that? We'll see you soon.